Hey, I'm on. Welcome back to Happy Acres, everybody. I just wanted to do a quick check-in with the tomatoes. As I said, not got as many as I wanted this year, but what I'm getting now is amazing. And what I've done is, this is the first time I've been up this week, and I've not been feeding them because it's time to let them die down now. And while we're letting them die down, the tomatoes are then taking whatever nutrients they need from the ground, because these are too bushy for tomatoes. I haven't been able to cut them down for obvious reasons, but what I'm getting now is some beautiful tomatoes. The black cherry orchids, I'll turn you around and show you. The black cherry orchids have been very disappointing. This is about as far as I've got, but as you can see, it's got this. I forgot what you call this. It's like it's like a rot on the bottom, but it's not. But they're no good, and to be honest, the black cherry orchids, I haven't had one from all of the tomato plants I've done, so we're not doing them next year. Got some plum tomatoes here, still got a few coming through. These were from Premier Seeds as well, and these have done better than Johnston Seeds. Wilco Seeds have done better than them. And then the pink grape again. I mean, I have had so many of these, it's unreal. Made a lovely soup the other day, and I'm just going to show you in here now. We've got loads coming through, and we're just going to pick them. Not like the green one, but we've got loads of these coming through, and I've been so impressed with these pink grape tomatoes. I'm going to grow them again next year, I've decided, because they're just never ending. And like I said, these have not been fed all week, and these were all green last week, so the tomatoes have kind of took over the plant, saying, hey, we want feeding, we need feeding, you know, not the leaves. So we're letting it die off. As you can see, they're dying off. We don't want any new flowers, even though we've got some. We don't really want any. I'll give them a little feed today, and then that'll be it for the week, because we don't want any more now. It's coming to the end of the season, it's getting cold. We'll pick off what we can. If there's any big green ones, we'll pick them off and we'll ripen them at home like I have done. Or even green tomato chutney. But it's just loads of them. Look at these. Sorry, my finger. I have been so impressed with these pink grapes that I will be doing them again. And they are a lovely tomato. I would have had more if I had trimmed them down better. Or you know the situation I had, but we've lost a few that have fell to the ground, but it doesn't matter. But I have had, this is the best crop I've had so far, I think, by far. Being left a whole week, they were all green. I've come up today, I'll be coming up tomorrow. And now look, they're just all red. They're all red, and they're all, sorry, my finger was in the way there. They're all ready. And I made a chilli and tomato soup from these the other day, and I've got to tell you how lovely it was. It was absolutely gorgeous, and I can see right at the back there some plum tomatoes. If I can get my hand in, see, they're all dying back there. There we go, look at them, beautiful. Some more somewhere. I'm just trying to get the camera under so you can see where I am, but there's just loads and loads of tomatoes, and this is pleasing for me really as well, because like I said, these have kind of had to look after themselves a bit, and they have responded. See, that one's been it. Here, sorry for my dodgy camera work, but these are just so brilliant, these pink grape. They really, really are. They're really tasty as well. I mean, look at this baby. I don't know what this one is now. This is a. I think that's a black cherry oaky. It's a beast. But if it turns out just like that, which it looks like it is doing on top, then it's really no good. In fact, I'm going to pick it because it's not going to be any good. It's a shame, really. You can see it's not going to work for us, so we'll just get rid of it because it's only taking up feed. It's just about now working your way through. I can see something else there, and picking what you can, picking what's good. But at the moment, I've not had a bad one that I'm picking. You know, that's red. It's everything's looking good. Even these ones that just are slightly green, we'll just leave them and we'll pick them. We've got tons and tons here. I picked the one there, couldn't it? Never mind. There's just tons of them, and like I say, I know this is a rubbish video with me when my phone went over. I apologise for that. But this is a good pick today. So I think that's about all the red ones I've got. Off, if I can have a look. Oh, hang on, I see another plum on there. So I would say that's about all the red ones I can pick off for today. I'll give those another lick of water. So if I empty that out, that's what I've got today. That's not bad. To be honest, like I said, if I'd have looked after them a bit better, I'd have had a far more bigger crop. But to say they've really had to look after themselves and you know, take all the nutrients themselves from the ground, they've done really, really well. So I'm really impressed with that. So that's not a bad haul. That got one or two on here, not much, but that's not bad. In here, this is a black cherry oaky as well, and that's gone. Really disappointed with the black cherry oaky, to be honest. I had high hopes and got nothing. So in here we've got all our beans that we are drying out. So we're just letting the bad ones, these what were yellow, letting them dry out, and then where we are, we've got seeds for next year. So these are the broad beans, yeah. And then somewhere in here we do have the seeds for our green beans. Somewhere in the dry one. Not more broad. I've got a mix of seeds, you see, and rubbish at no, more broad. Rubbish at keeping them separate. Maybe this is one. Maybe this is one. It doesn't feel like one. You never know. Nope, that's what we're doing now. Should I pick some green beans in here? I think that's one. I keep saying this and it don't turn out to be. Let's have a look. Nope. There's got to be one. There's got to be one. And I can't find it. I bet you this is it. And this one hasn't even dried out, so we're just gonna. There we are, there it is. It's not dried out yet. When it dries out, we'll have our 2 sets of beans for next year. So we've got our red and our white, so we've got our broad, and we've got our green bean on the right and our broad on the left. So you don't need to buy these from shops. Just leave them to dry out like this, so they really dry, so you can just break it open with your fingers, and then you just take the seed out, and then you're just going to pop this in an envelope and leave it until around March next year to plant. Said not the best video I've probably, in fact I know it's not the best video I've ever done. I just wanted to show you that the tomatoes, they are dying off, and we've still got some big ones on there. Ooh, just found another one. There we go. And they will come good. Little feed today, very little water, just so I can get them ripened a bit more. So that's going to be them done. And then I've got some winter cabbages that I've just started off, and they're going to go in there for replacement of the tomatoes. And then again, the rest of the plot is, you know, I'm a bit behind, should be shutting down now, or shutting some things down. I'll just turn you around quickly. So these are the 3 beds that we need to be concerned about that had the powder on. There is things growing back in them. I did dump a load of lime in it and dug it in. I think that might have done the trick. So there is things growing in them. Even the maize tail's managing to come through there. So that's all right. The pond is back underway. It's filled back up. Just need to sort that area out there because I forgot to put bricks on it, but that'll need re-emptying, re-cleaning. But it's back up and, well, it'll be back up and running properly soon. The garlic's coming in here in the next 2 to 3 weeks time. I'm going to get the garlic, the elephant garlic, back in. We've got a sage, we've got a rosemary, and we've got a mint that we're going to pick and do things. The beans are pretty much dying now. They've pretty much had the day. Got the odd bit, but what we're going to do is we're going to pull these down, get all the green off them, and get it in our composter. The leeks looking good. I had one the other day, fabulous. This bed needs a dig over. Some cheeky git. Look, cut my kale off and took it and pulled 2 out there with roots. Pumpkins, show you these are the worst I've ever grown. Absolutely shocking. The beetroot's ready to come out, that's left in. That needs to come out tomorrow before we lose it. Apart from that, and this is a compost bay where all the sweet corn is now, and we're filling this up ready for next year. And I just started building on the front there, I'll take you around, a wooden fence. I'll try and get myself all fenced in best I can. So I've got a bit more to put on there, as soon as I can. Just need screwing in better. Sorry, my thumb's in the way. So yeah, that's it for now at the moment. The Swiss chard's all gone. That's all in the compost bay. It were nice, but it were getting too out of hand and too big, and it's a very aggressive plant when it gets growing. It goes everywhere, and it was just getting unmanageable, so it had to come up. I still don't have a clue what this is. It looks like a pumpkin, but it's way too late if it is. It's not going to do up. And this area, this is what I forgot to tell you. This bit here is going to be like my dad's memorial bit. So we're going to take the box out. We're going to tidy it all up, put an edge down and an edge down there, and we're going to put a little tree in there. We've decided it's going to be an olive tree that it grew from seed, because it's something we've done. And then we're going to put Sweet Williams seeds around each year. And then if any of the grandkids or anyone wants to write a little message, they can hang it on the tree each year. So that's just a nice little thing that Oliver has planned, and he's going to come up and do with me. So this is where the garden's going, and very quickly this bit, and I know it looks a mess at the moment. I put a picture out saying what am I doing here the other day. Let me just move this with all the, oops, excuse me, please. I want to break that glass. Well, what am I doing here? This is very premature, but there's nothing wrong with that. As you know, myself and Rachel are expecting another child, our fourth. So here I am building a little garden for the new baby, somewhere where Rachel can sit and enjoy, and the baby can get used to its surroundings. We're going to have a little playhouse on here, so I'm going to take this up, Oliver's plot. We're going to have a little playhouse, a sand pit and a mud kitchen, and then they're going to have their own little growing bed and their own little flower pot thing there. So they come up and they enjoy it. It's all going to be fenced off. I'm going to do a video on that, but it's going to be nice. I wanted to come up, I know baby's due in March, but I wanted to come up next summer with Rachel. I'm going to put a little bench in there so Rachel can sit with the new baby, and they can just, even though when they're young, they're still looking, they can just, their eyes will catch everything, and hopefully as they grow older they'll recognise that this is their bit. And you know, it's going to be good coming up, and they're going to have their own little playhouse, they're going to have their own sand pit, and they're going to have their own little garden where they can help daddy or mummy. So yeah, looking forward to that. I've still got a bit of work to do on it. Any ideas what I can do with that tyre? Anybody? That's one thing I'm thinking of. What can I do with a tyre? I want to do something with it. I don't want to make a bed out of it because I don't want to, you know, because it's rubber and it'll have toxins in it. I just want to do something with it. I'm trying to wrap my brains what I can do with it. I was thinking of putting some canes through it and having it as like a musical thing. So I don't know. I've got one idea, but if anyone's got any ideas what I can do with that, it'd be much appreciated. As I said, it's all going to be fenced off. The pond will be fenced off as well, so no need to be worried or concerned about that. And there'll be a little ramp going up there for young Billy or William to enjoy their garden as they grow older, and they come up with me or they come up with mom, and you know, they're gonna hopefully enjoy it. So I will do a video on that and show you how that will come together. I really enjoyed doing that. So apart from that, that is it from me up here. A video on tomatoes has ended up in a bit more than that. So taking around again. That's it. So enjoy your weekend, enjoy everything you're gonna do. Weather's turning now. I think we've lost the sun, but stay positive and stay safe, everybody, and enjoy what you're doing. And I will do another video better than this one. This one is an absolute crap video, but I'll do a better one soon. So take care, everyone. Goodbye from me, and I'll see you soon.